Everyone said Manchester United was bigger than any one player. They said it in press conferences. They printed it in newspapers. They repeated it until they believed it themselves. And the proof has been rotting at Old Trafford for 3 years. This is not a story about a player who left. This is a story about a club that stopped deserving its own legend. Summer 2021. Ronaldo is at Juventus. Champions League secured. Legacy written in every language on earth. He did not need to go anywhere. But City were about to sign him. And that is the part everyone forgets. He did not come back because his agent made a call. He came back because the thought of wearing a Manchester City shirt made him physically sick. He chose United. City didn't lose a transfer. They lost a war. September 11th, 2021, Newcastle at home. 75th minute. Ball drops to him inside the box. No backlift. Pure instinct. Top corner. Old Trafford did not just celebrate. It shook. 74,000 people who had waited 2 decades for exactly that moment. And for about 45 seconds, United were united again. That was the peak. And it was the last time Old Trafford truly believed. Because what was around him? A squad built on panic. A manager everyone loved, but nobody feared. A dressing room where drawing at home had become acceptable. Where players posted Instagram stories before the post-match analysis was even done. Players celebrated draws at Old Trafford. Ronaldo scored 24 goals that season. 24 goals. 6th place. The players around him were combining for less. And every single week, the same voices. Ronaldo is the problem. He doesn't press. The system doesn't work with him. 5 Ballon d'Ors. 700 plus goals. And the problem was the system. November 2022. Piers Morgan. 2 hours. And Ronaldo didn't hold back. The training ground. The young players. The ambition. All of it gone. That is what he said. Not a journalist. Not a pundit. The man himself. Sitting there. Saying out loud what every honest person inside that club already knew and was too scared to whisper. Standards had disappeared. And nobody had the guts to say it. Until he did. The reaction was instant. Betrayal. How dare he? The club terminated his contract within days. But go back. Listen properly. He wasn't predicting the future. He was describing the present. Everything he named, the lack of hunger, the excuses dressed as plans, the players who cared more about their brand than the badge, it was already there. Before he arrived back. He did not cause it. He just refused to pretend it wasn't happening. Ronaldo saw it, said it, and they pushed him out the door for it. December 2022. Al Nassr. Everyone laughed. The memes came instantly. Finished. Running away. Couldn't handle the bench. Meanwhile, Old Trafford. Eric Ten Hag. New ideas. New system. New era. Over £500 million spent across 3 windows. They finished 8th. Below Newcastle. Below Brighton. Below the teams United used to demolish without breaking a sweat. Ten Hag sacked. Amorim arrived. His famous system. The 3-4-3 that made him a genius in Lisbon. At Old Trafford, it produced the worst home record in 30 years. Bruno Fernandes, one of the best playmakers alive, used as a defensive midfielder. 5 managers, £500 million. Same result. And Ronaldo, 35 goals in his first Al Nassr season. Then 38. Portugal to another tournament. Still going. Still working. The man they called finished hasn't stopped since. Within 48 hours of terminating his contract, United deleted his shirt from the club shop. 48 hours. Like he never existed. 145 goals across 2 spells. The most famous shirt in world football. Gone from the website before the week was out. The players who publicly distanced themselves from him that winter. Most of them are no longer at the club. The executives who called the interview unacceptable. Gone. The managers who said United were moving in the right direction. All sacked. United's win rate at Old Trafford under Ferguson was 71%. In the 3 seasons after Ronaldo left, it dropped to 47%. 71% to 47%. That is what leaving looks like in numbers. But the problems Ronaldo described in that interview, still there, still alive, still eating the club from the inside. Ronaldo did not walk away from Manchester United, by a club that had already abandoned its own identity long before he came back in 2021. A club that confused history with standards, that thought the badge alone was enough. They believed the name on the front of the shirt mattered more than the mentality inside the dressing room. He came back to fix something that the people running the club refused to admit was broken. 3 years later, 5 managers, £500 million, a fan base that has stopped expecting anything. United are still searching,